I have written enough messages to the president directly to his phone. And today we are mourning the hero whom you promised in 2015 here that you are going to give peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Felix Daily Political Analysis. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, we want to talk about Kenyan politics. More so, there's a video I've watched of a mourner in Rift Valley confronting President William Ruto after the mourner said he have texted William Samuel Ruto several times over banditry, but Ruto has refused to reply to his messages. Before we continue, watch the video.
I have written enough messages to the president directly to his phone. And today we are mourning the hero whom you promised in 2015 here that you are going to give peace. He has died now. Your Excellency, there are only two things I want to say. To whether you are not getting the correct message, to whether the people you rely on are cheating and misleading you, that you don't know what is going on the ground. Your Excellency the President, watu wamekulaumu na wewe umesema ni okay. It is okay because ni kawaida.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the mourner. He is a Kalenjin, Ruto's tribe. He has said that he has texted William Samuel Ruto many times concerning the banditry in Rift Valley. But Ruto has did absolutely nothing. Instead, Ruto has decided to ignore his calls, his texts. And the banditry is still on. The banditry cases are still on in Rift Valley. Every day we hear that people are being killed in Rift Valley. People are being killed by the banditries. People's cows, livestock are being stolen by the bandits. And this man, he spoke while angry, while very bitter. And remember, this is their president, the people who voted for William Ruto overwhelmingly because he's their son, the Kalenjins. But now they've come out crying. Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening? And it's not them only. We even saw in Mount Kenya. People are crying. Like there was a video I saw like few days ago of a Gatanga MP crying. Physically crying in front of his people about the taxes that they themselves passed overwhelmingly in parliament. Because they are the majorities in parliament, they passed that bill because they were instructed to do so by the president. And now he was back in the village crying that the taxes have bring burden, more burden to their people. The people they represent, the people who voted them in. And now I came to ask myself some questions. I called myself for a meeting, for a kafyu mikutano. That Felix, what's happening in our country? Because these are the people who voted in William Ruto, and even the MP for Gatanga, who was now crying in front of his constituents that the taxes they themselves passed in parliament overwhelmingly have become a burden to their people. I began to ask myself questions. I called myself to a meeting and I began asking myself several questions. Is this government taking us somewhere? Are we heading at the right direction as a country? Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, please take a minute or so, hit the subscription button, so that whenever we upload such videos, YouTube will automatically notify you. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to continue. And that's not the first time we've seen some Mount Kenya leaders. They have been camping back in their constituencies, going against the bills that they themselves passed in Parliament. And you know, they were passing because they have received instructions from the president to pass the bill without failure. And now now the bill they passed themselves is biting them. And now they've gone back to their constituents crying. And he was addressing his constituents using their language, the Kikuyu language. He was using the Kikuyu language, but he was sending a very strong message to William Samoei Ruto. And this will determine if Ruto will win the Mount Kenya people's hearts, win the Mount Kenya people votes come 2027. Although yesterday we saw Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua in Embu County for the coffee conference on Doteva, and he told the Embu people, while very angry, that he will make sure William Ruto gets all the Kikuyu votes come 2027. He will make sure William Samoei Ruto gets all the Kikuyu votes come 2027. And Rigathi Gachagua, mind you, he's busy with the Changa issues here in the country, in the Mount Kenya, with the coffee issues. Those are the duties he was bestowed upon by his boss, William Ruto. Whereas it's the duties, the functions of the deputy president that the deputy president should be doing, has been given to Musalia Mudavadi. We usually see anything to do with outside the country, where the deputy president is supposed to go and represent the country. Musalia Mudavadi is the one who is usually being sent outside the country, and Gachagua is being left to go and fight Changa in Mount Kenya, coffee issues in Mount Kenya, whereas the coffee issues that he was told to go and fight in Mount Kenya. We have seen so many Mount Kenya people coming out crying that the prices of coffee has gone up terribly. Have gone up terribly, besides being promised that the prices of coffee will come down, and the Gachagua will go and look for them the market outside. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to leave it at this point. Bye bye till next time. I'm Felix.